Take a stand. I'm about to get naked on stage. But I do mean that figuratively. Because the best I can offer you comes from the deepest places of vulnerability. And I'm here tonight to give it my all. I'm about to share with you my Me Too experience. But I wasn't sure what details to share, what details matter. And then I realized the story itself doesn't matter. It's the person I became as a result of it and the lesson it taught me with. Because I realized I lived my life in fear of judgment, which is what kept me quiet. I took a seat and reserved from sharing my story. But I'm here tonight to take a stand. See, I believe, and I'm a firm believer, that we are in charge of our own lives. During the time that I was sexually assaulted, I was also bulimic, which is an eating disorder that can literally kill you. I had no self-esteem and no self-worth. So think about this for a second. If I was incapable of loving and respecting my own body, how can I imagine another person doing that? We spend our lives chasing after people that we can catch simply by standing up. Till this day, the guy who used to bully me in school still takes my lunch money. But on the flip side, he makes excellent Subway sandwiches. I decided to take charge of my life and take ownership of everything that happens to me. And that's how you live an inspiring life, the day you take a stand. So how do you determine if you're living an inspiring life? How do you measure that? I thought about this question, and I came up with a formula. I equals MS squared. Inspiration equals messages shared to empower. 2 or more, if you can, because your stories are nothing but chapters in a book that continues to be written. And every day you live is but a white page that's given to you to change the course of your destiny. Because the pen is in your hands. And every lesson is meant to teach you. And your duty is to share it with the world. Make promises that you can keep. Because promises are like babies. They're fun to make, but hard to deliver. Live your life in a way that makes you proud. To be or not to be poses the question that we're faced with daily choices. And that is, do we show up and come here what we came to be, or do we just ignore our calling? Do we live our lives taking a seat, or do we rise and take a stand? So tonight, I'd like you all to take a stand. Take a stand for everything you believe in, for your values, for your worth, for the people you care about, and for the very reason you exist. Take a stand for what's right. Shania Twain said, I'd rather die standing than to live on my knees. Taking a stand is not only your right, it is your responsibility. And since the conclusion is a part where we stop thinking, I'm not going to end with one. I'm going to end with a poem that summarizes my experience in a nutshell. I looked up to you, thinking you're a man of integrity, doing everything he can. I sought you out, wanting you to be my mentor, not realizing you're going to throw me on the floor. You violated my mind, body, and soul. After what you did, I couldn't feel that I'm whole. Just because you have one doesn't mean you act like one. I blamed myself. It was my fault. Not realizing it was sexual assault. I cried for days, wept and wept, for my dignity was robbed. It disappeared. But my strength finally came through. Defeating me isn't an option given to you. Loving myself is a lesson I needed to learn. Today it's me, but tomorrow could be your turn. In life, things don't go as planned. Sometimes all we need is a helping hand that insists that lying down we cannot be, because we are born to stand. So stand, stand, stand with me. Thank you.